and I also crafted some more, and generally shuffled some items around. So hopefully the things that I'm carrying around will be a little bit more useful to me. So something's attacking me. On that note, I was hoping I could get through this without something attacking me. I've got a bunch of items that are things such as Experience Candy Medium and Experience Candy Small, and these here, Grit Gravel, which is for, like, effort value things. Apparently, Ursaring is the only one in my party who has an effort level on any stat that's greater than 3 and less than 5. I guess I've kind of committed to keeping Ursaring on my team as a permanent member now, because I don't want all that, like, effort to go to waste, in a very literal sense. What else do I want to do? I can, let's give some of that to who's really in need. Like, I feel like Skorupi has kind of been growing slowly. Like, Hippopotas is weak, but at least Hippopotas knows good moves and can sort of do some things in battle. Skorupi, not so sure. I'm going to give all of my experience candy to you. And you almost grew to level 37. I feel like level 37 is when Skorupi is going to evolve. Can we fight? Am I not able to fight? There we go. Alright. Let's fight. Okay, so I've caught myself not one, but 2 Bronzor. And... Alright, I was going to wonder if I could sneak up on you and conk you on the head with a heavy ball. But it seems the Bronzor have an excellent range of detection. Either that or everything I do in this cave is just very loud and echoey or whatever. Not exactly sure how the logic goes, or like how different Pokemon are like more or less likely to latch onto you. But anyway, we've got 2 Bronzong. I also have realized over the course of playing this game that you can also level up your Pokédex entries by like using the Pokemon that you've caught instead of just fighting and catching them. And that's how I grew Ursaring to level 10, even though I've only ever acquired 1. And if I was moving my team around more often, which arguably I should probably be doing, as with a number of the recent Pokemon games, that seems to be the like intended play. Couldn't quite reach that one there. So I think next time I go back to town, I will just move some things out like temporarily. Even if I do want to eventually bring back like whatever I've got on my team. But eventually, and this is really, I didn't think I was that... I didn't think I'd taken that many hits. Dropped 3 revives, that kind of sucks. Some of those I can reacquire pretty easily, but... I was rescued. On that note, which I got distracted from doing this... in the middle of that. This is the super potion in the form of bitter medicine. Can I use this on Ursaring, and can I just, like, give you, like, attack? Can I just feed the rest of these into attack? Attack effort won't go up anymore with this, will it? Oh, it will. I thought it said it had to be less than 5. Whatever. Yeah, that's created another space in my inventory, which is kind of something I wanted to do. Yeah, let me go back there. It's very purple in here during the daytime. Anyway, I looked through, on that subject of what I was just talking about when I blacked out, I looked through my my team and like what I had accomplished mastery of in the Pokédex or whatever, from like using in battle, and there's actually not a lot. A lot of the criteria for leveling up things that you've caught in combat, or at least that like you're fighting in combat, because it doesn't matter if you're like using or fighting something. Fighting with or against something when you, like, level up a Pokemon's Pokédex entry by using a move. And I actually don't have a lot. So, Typhlosion needs to use Flamethrower, Yanmega needs to use, like, a Flying-type move. I don't remember off the top of my head what Gyarados needs in order to level up its Pokédex entry. So I'm gonna look through, this book a little bit. Just to see exactly what the criteria are. Like, Magikarp obviously needs to use Splash, and I didn't do any of that, so its level is kind of low. But, it's stuff like that. And as it turns out, Gyarados wants to use Bite, so I'm actually going to... I was making fun of Bite in a previous video for, like, being a worse version of Crunch just the instant you gain access to Crunch, but... Gyarados needs to use Bite to have your Pokedex entry level up. Scorpy needs Poison Sting, which is like the absolute weakest poison type move you can possibly learn. But I'm going to replace that, Cross Scissor with that, Cross Poison with that, for the time being as my poison type move. It's less than half the power, but we shall use it until your Pokedex entry levels up a bit. Hippopotas, I don't remember what you needed. Yanmega, I'm pretty sure just needed a flying type move, and Yanmega has a flying type move in the form of Air Slash, which I've actually used quite a lot. So we're going to be running with that loadout. Hippopotas needs Bite, which I have also overwritten with Crunch on your loadout over here, and Yanmega can use Ancient Power or Bug Buzz. It's not a flying type move, but I do have both Ancient Power and Bug Buzz. No, I don't. I don't have Bug Buzz. I haven't learned Bug Buzz yet. I have Ancient Power. I can use Ancient Power, though. So I'm going to get out of there, and this person who's been waiting patiently in front of me has a quest for me. You, sir, or madam, you're part of Galaxy Team. Yes, that's correct. I came here since I heard you all were planning to set up a camp. Alright, so this is going to be the camp quest of this area, but it seems not much progress has been made since Bronzor has been getting in the way. It's not belligerent, but it seems like it wants something, so we can't just ignore it either. So I've got to go beat it up. Alright, or find out what it wants. So we've got to do this this lucky sand dollar thing a favor. I don't suppose I can just throw a Pokeball at you, but I have to actually go up and engage with you. Oh, diplomacy. You want to bury or something? Alright, we'll cross the river. Can I cross the river? Okay, I can ride Bosco Legion over here. I can have a look at the Pokemon that are available, and I'm pretty sure you were looking at this berry tree. So, like, can I just grab some of those? Not 100% sure what I'm supposed to be going. Okay, so there's another one over here. So are you looking for your friends? Alright, you look sad. So this is an escort quest where we're leading a Bronzor across the valley and like setting it up with its romantic partner or whatever. It's wounded. Oh, that's not good. Alright. Yeah, okay, you should be fit as a fiddle, and you two can go be pals somewhere. And, we can go and set up base camp. That was a little silly. Yes. This land is dangerous, even for Pokemon that call it home. An interesting point you make there. It may be wise to be extra prepared as you explore this area. I'll be sure to keep a fine lineup of wares stocked for you, so please buy anything you need. Base camp has been set up while we were talking, just like magic. Okay. So we've got a new base camp. So that's a teleport point. If I have to go back back to headquarters for whatever reason, I can just teleport over here, which is good because that's not it. This area is actually really huge. So we've explored like 1/6 of it so far, and it's not a small area, and I feel like this area is significantly bigger than the places we've been before. Yeah, we're gonna ascend Mount Coronet gradually, probably over the course of a large number of videos. Over here, if I can zoom in correctly, can I hide that? Because that's kind of in the way. I have not done any exploring. I have not looked around for Pokemon. I have not looked around for items. I have not looked around for NPCs with quests, although those tend to show up just as on the UI, and you don't have to go hunting down for them. But I'm sure that eventually I will spend a lot of time running around seeing what I find. Unfortunately, there's not like a ton of stuff that you find just by exploring that aren't Pokemon or items, but hey, I'm gonna be doing it anyway at some point. Let's see. So I need to go this way, and I'm probably gonna have to like run back to this camp around the Lonely Spring and go up here. All right. I would still like some apricorns because those are just generally things that I'm gonna need if I want to be able to catch stuff, which is kind of what I've been doing. whatever that was not an apricorn apparently. I don't have space for it. I don't see, just by looking around... Oh, wisps, sorry, I guess are another thing that I've been kind of looking for. I don't see, just by looking around, anything really that makes me want to go and run around that little pond. We are in just, like, water that is just deep enough to have a hard time swimming, but not quite deep enough for Bosco Legion. Let's see. What is off this way? Is this the end of the map? Because it looks like this is just a waterfall. Yeah. Okay. I have a feeling... Oh no, I can go down here. There is stuff down here. Alright. And this is going to take us down the river back to the... Okay. I see. This is the starting area. I think this is a bit of a one-way. I don't know if Bosco Legion really can jump up this waterfall. Let me try that, and if that doesn't work, I will just, you know... We don't seem to be... Alright. So let's make use of that base camp we just created, and let's not fool around down there. There's probably going to be multiple base camps here, right? The Bronzord are NPCs at the base camp. That's fun. Alright. Apricorns, I think those are apricorns. I'm not going to look too closely at them. I'm just going to throw my Pokeballs at them and assume that that's what they are. Thank you very much. Craft some Pokeballs from there. And of course the iron fittings that you'll be needing, but I've got plenty of that, I think. What are you doing? Oh yeah, Ingo, the NPC guy. Ingo, what do you want? You'd never expect to be able to climb sheer cliffs such as these, yeah? Oh, are we finally going to get a jumping Pokemon? But with Sneasler as an ally, it becomes the work of a moment. She is so at home on a cliff face, one might think she knew some secret, some hidden move. Hidden moves? There are no such things in Hisui, surely. What was it, HM08 rock climb in Gen 4? Yet I feel as though I was once on the cusp of remembering something just now. Alright, we'll give you as much time as you need, old man. Just who was I before I came to Hisui? If you fell from the sky, you came from another world altogether, likely. Perhaps a Pokemon battle with you would jog this memory loose. Alright, are we gonna have a subway boss battle with Ingo over here? Because these NPC trainer fights, we're gonna be fighting Machoke. These NPC trainer fights are not difficult, and I should be able to easily just like grab some. Alright, Scorpio can use Poison Sting here, for example. Some Pokedex experience. So we're gonna fight Machoke. I see you've got... Oh, you're level 41. That's actually up there a little. Fortunately, I do resist Bug. Unfortunately, I don't resist, for example, Rock-type moves. I resist fighting, rather. But I can Poison Sting you, and that may poison you. It's not gonna do a lot of damage. Critical hit. Wow, that was incredible. It did poison you. Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch went slower than... Oh, no. Okay, wow. I was gonna say Bullet Punch did not go faster than Poison Sting, and then I remembered how, like, turn priority in this game works. And... Yanmega. Is at least fully evolved there. And then I remembered how turn priority works, and it seemed that Bullet Punch accelerated the time until your next move, because you got to use Double Edge or whatever it was immediately after. So you're going to use Double Edge again, that's going to take you down. And... Oh no, it didn't take you down. Okay, the poison's going to take you down now. I guess Machoke has a lot of HP, so we've defeated Machoke. That was a bit of a team effort. Tangle is up next. I can Bug Buzz you. That is going to... or I can Silver Wind you, rather. That is going to give me Pokedex experience. That is going to probably one-hit KO you. Indeed. And we have defeated Tangela. And... Gliscor. Okay. Gliscor is... Yeah. Yanmega, that's the end of Yanmega. Hippopotas can use Bite. Gyarados can use Bite. Gyarados probably don't want to use you against something that's just that much stronger right now. Typhlosion can also use Flamethrower, and that'll be one of those things that I can do for Typhlosion. I was hesitant to use Typhlosion for this because I feel like there's going to be a lot of opportunities for me to use Flamethrower against, like, yeah, Strong Style, whatever. Mud Bomb, alright. That could be a problem. I was going to say against things that are, like, kind of a little more on the intimidating side, but it seems that that was indeed on the more intimidating side. Alright, Hippopotas. We can use Bite here, I guess. I don't know how much damage that's gonna do. And it's gonna do none. Because, oh wow, this thing, it's just mowing me down. I was just saying how these trainer fights aren't that scary, and then you go and do that. How do I use those strong style moves, by the way? Because that's another thing that Typhlosion can do if I want Typhlosion to, like, be good. Gliscor. I mean, yeah, Gliscor. Ursaring. Let's see if I can do this with, for example, a same type attack bonus Slash, which has an increased chance of a critical hit. Alright, so I did indeed hit you with that. It did about quarter. Poison Jab is probably gonna be pain. Alright, that was just under half. If I can just hit you again, without... and you're gonna miss. I can tell because there's like a couple frames of extra delay when you do that. And Gliscor is no longer obscured. Poison Jab again is gonna be the end of me. Alright. Who else do I want to bring in? I could use Gyarados? Like, at this range of health... like, I feel like Gyarados probably actually can take you down with Bite. Then again, 15 levels, and Gliscor is very physically defensive. Let's try it. And we do. Alright, thank you, Gyarados. You have defeated Gliscor. I should get a decent amount of Pokédex experience from that. And using the various moves. Excellent! And you are going to get almost all that experience. Like, the two of you got almost all that experience. Still can't evolve Scorpy. But that was a battle we are going to call Sneasler. That was actually a fairly intense battle. We are going to summon Sneasler. Allow me to introduce you, Dragonite. This keen-clawed Pokemon is Sneasler. Would you be so kind as to play your flute for her to hear? You thought that was funny for some reason. Sneasler opened her heart and learned well the sound of your playing. Alright, and with that, we have presumably gained the ability to jump. That is the Toxic Plate. Is this a new form of Sneasler, then? Poison type, perhaps? This is my final stop. Please proceed up the cliffs with Sneasler's aid and quell the Lord in the mountains. Alright, we can do that. I will return to Jubilife Village. Please convey my well wishes to Warden Melly. Now then, all aboard. What is that on your wrist? Alright, that's gonna give me access to an awful lot of wisps and other things. This is gonna be the climbing ability, I guess, that I said it would be so nice to have in this game, a la Breath of the Wild. Okay. Let's see. So, yeah, I swear he had, like, some kind of weird fancy bracelet on his wrist, but I didn't really get a good look at it. I need to patch up my party, is what I need to do before anything else happens. Let's see, there were some, Alright, I know I dropped a bunch of these remedies on the ground when I got KO'd earlier. And it would be really, really great if I don't do any more of that dying thing, because I'm down to 2 revives. You know what? I'm dumb. I could have gone back to base camp and healed. Because, like, it's right here. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Like, this'll take, like, 30 seconds.